Episode 2. Did we get the deal, or did the planet get the bill? Hello, Susticast guys.
Hi, Susticast.
Hello!
Welcome back to Susticast. This is episode 2, and today we're asking a big one. Did we really get the deal, or did the planet pay the price?
One day, I just needed to buy eyeliner. A simple one, cheap, not even a fancy brand. I went on Amazon and, well, I don't know what happened, but an hour later, my cart included a fluffy blanket, a ring light, an undersink cabinet organizer, and a pack of Italian pasta that I honestly don't even remember clicking on. I just wanted eyeliner, but 20% off today only, a low stock and recommended just for you, made me feel like I was missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The result? A battered bank card, a house full of useless stuff, and a weird mix of regret with a side of spaghetti. But this wasn't just a silly shopping mistake. It's not just about the money. Every unnecessary purchase has a carbon footprint. It adds pressure on natural resources. It's another step toward water stress, climate change, and a planet struggling to breathe. But hey, I know I'm not alone.
You went out to buy a plain white t-shirt, but walked out with a faux fur jacket because only 3 left in stock? Or that time you popped into Boots for shampoo and came out with a basket full of makeup you still haven't opened? Or that day you said, I'm just browsing Zara, and 10 minutes later you're at checkout with 3 trousers, 2 blouses, and a bag that you still can't explain why you picked? Or you just went out to buy bread, but returned with a fancy cutting board, a ceramic bowl, and a mug that says, treat yourself? And then there's my friend, who once went to Argos to buy batteries and came home with a treadmill because it said 30% off today only. And well, she said, maybe someday it'll be useful. It's still in the box. All of these stories share one. And all these shopping adventures have one thing in common. We buy things we don't need because we feel like we're about to miss something. It's not just personal. It's not just financial. It's environmental. Ready for some real numbers?
The hidden story behind a pair of jeans. Behind one pair of jeans. Let's picture one simple item. A pair of jeans. Do you know how much water it takes to make just one pair? About 7,500 liters. That's enough for 100 showers, or more than 3 months of daily showers for one person. Now ask yourself, how many times will those jeans be worn? 5? 10? Still has the tag on? The carbon footprint of fashion. The fashion industry is responsible for around 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. That's more than the aviation and shipping sectors combined. Clothes that never see the light of day. In the UK, the average person owns about 60 pieces of clothing they never wear. Each year, around 711,000 tons of textiles are thrown out via household waste. That's roughly 1 truckload of clothing every minute. The hidden water footprint. A basic cotton t-shirt equals 2,700 liters of water. 1 pair of leather shoes equals 8,000 liters. A single leather handbag are up to 17,000 liters. So next time you feel tempted by that cute new bag, just know you're not just carrying a bag, you're carrying enough water to sustain multiple families for days. So that extra bag you buy on a whim, you're basically carrying around a family's weekly water supply in your shopping bag. The psychological cycle of overconsumption, deal, excitement, purchase, guilt. More shopping to cope. So let's go behind the scenes.
Every unnecessary purchase is a vote. A vote for more production, more waste, more destruction. Time to take our votes back.
When your brain says buy, but the planet says no. If you've ever installed a shopping app, chances are your brain gets smacked around by little pop-ups all day. Special offer today only. Only 4 left. Now or never. These aren't just ads. They're carefully engineered psychological tricks designed to hijack your decision-making. And most of those clothes, we barely wear them.
FOMO. Fear of missing out. You feel like if you don't act now, you'll lose a rare chance. That panic leads to snap decisions. Scarcity tactic. Only 3 left in stock or 20 people are viewing this tricks your brain into thinking it's now or never, pushing urgency over logic. Anchoring effect. Show an inflated original price 120 and then slash it to £60. Now £60 feels like a steal even if you don't need it at all. Dopamine reward loop. Every purchase gives your brain a quick shot of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. But it fades fast and the item, it stays. We all buy when we're tired, bored, or just saw a tempting deal. But remember, that discount might be cheap for you but expensive for the planet.
How to outsmart the deals before they outsmart you? We're not saying never buy anything again. We're saying buy smarter, with more awareness, more humanity. Here are some practical tips. The sleep on it rule. If you feel the urge to buy something, don't. Add it to your cart or list, then wait one night. 90% of the time, you'll wake up and realize you didn't actually want it. Cost per use, CPU. A 80-pound pair of shoes worn 40 times equals 2 pounds per wear. A 30-pound top worn once equals 30 pounds wasted. Think long-term value, not short-term excitement. Ask the right questions. Would I buy this at full price? Do I need it now, or was I just tempted? Did I buy something similar in the last 3 months? Create a want but won't buy list. Log everything you almost bought but didn't. Come back in a month. Most of it you'll barely remember. Celebrate not buying. Reward yourself every time you walk away from an unnecessary purchase. Watch a film, take a walk, say, "Hell yeah, I didn't fall for it." Every time you choose not to buy, you're voting for a better future, for your wallet, your mind, your time, and your planet. So, what does that actually look like in real life?
A better world, one purchase less. At the end of the day, we're not trying to become misers or buzzkills. We're trying not to be trapped by ads, by pressure, by overconsumption. Buying can feel good, but sometimes not buying feels even better. Because it means you're in control. This podcast isn't just about saving the planet. It's about saving space, money, peace of mind, and maybe a bit of your soul. Susticast is about sustainability as a way of living, not just a checklist. And speaking of living intentionally, thanks for listening all the way to the end. If this episode made you laugh, reflect, or change something, that's a win. If you've got a story of your own about unnecessary purchases, share it with us. Maybe we'll feature it next time, with your permission, of course. Oh, and a quick sneak peek into next week.
Next episode, we'll talk about real minimalism, not the Instagram kind with white walls and fake plants. The kind that gives you time, space, and freedom. Susticast. Because sustainability isn't a trend, it's a way of being.
Bye for now.
And remember, less stuff.
More life, greener future.